Hey, everyone. Welcome back to Conscious Reality, where mind meets matter and all of your conscious thoughts are exposed. I am your host, Cherie. So excited to be back with you. I hope we are all feeling this 5G energy shift. it feels amazing. I feel amazing. I hope you feel amazing. So I want to do another spirituality talk today. Today we're going to talk about taking accountability for your life, taking accountability for your actions, taking accountability for what has happened in your life, and just all of the above, right? Whether it's from a high vibrational place or a low vibrational place. I got my notes because I don't want to miss any one of my downloads that was coming through when I was thinking about this topic. So, all right, let's get it started. We don't want to continue to play this blame game anymore, right? So blaming others for how they treated you, blaming others for what has happened in your life, blaming others for what they did to you. It's like you're playing this victim mode, right? Like, stop playing victim mode and stop playing the blame game. Like Kanye West, let's play the blame game. It literally just came in my head. We got to stop playing the blame game. Stop being the victim to your life situations. Realize that everything that has happened for you and not to you. So everything that has happened in your life is here to be a tool. Use it as like a learning lesson, as like a stepping stone, right? So you're sitting here playing the victim, playing the blame game, putting all the blame on this other person, but not realizing you're equally at fault, right? You're literally equally at fault for this other person doing these actions just as yourself, right? So, okay, it could be from the fact that this relationship, number one, you had a bad feeling about it in the first place. You shouldn't have went into it, and you shouldn't have built this relationship or connection with this person, right? Or you not listening to your intuition, knowing that the energies just feel off, or you're feeling this person starting to change and you continue to stay with them. Could be like knowing this person is using you, or you using that person, like cut those relationships off. Or even moving from an aspect of where like this relationship was built off of negativity. This relationship was built when you were in a hard time in your life. This relationship was built off trauma bonds. We talked about trauma bonds in my last video. So you built this relationship with a traumatic person out of a traumatic experience, right? And like, you're sitting here playing victim mode. So like I said, like, you're equally to blame. Now, this may sound a little bit harsh, but you have to take accountability for your actions, okay? So you want to sit here and like blame everyone else and then blame others for how they treated you, but you did not have to stay and continue to take how they were dishing out whatever to you. You stayed. After the first time, you should have left and walked away. But you know what I'm saying? But like, I understand how sometimes if it's at work and you can't like walk away immediately, find a new job. Transfer like departments. You know what I'm saying? Go to HR about it. It's certain things you could do to remove yourself from this situation, but you chose to stay. You chose to continue to have this relationship with this person, knowing how they were treating you. You chose to stay. So you're literally equally at fault because you allowed it. You allowed for this situation to continue on. So you can't be playing and like blaming others when you stayed. You stayed. You have to take accountability for the fact that even though they treated you terrible, you stayed in this relationship knowing that you should have walked away. Knowing that you should have left. Knowing that you should have been like, no, I'm better than this. I'm not about to accept this from anyone. So that goes with knowing your worth. Once you know your worth and what value you bring to the table, you're not going to accept anything less than that. Once you know the value that you bring to other people and their lives and their situation, you're not going to accept anything less than that. I really kind of did need all these notes. Yeah. So you have to own up to your actions. Own up to the fact that you've accepted for this person to treat you this way, and you've accepted this type of treatment in your life. Own up to your actions. The earlier and the sooner you can take accountability, the sooner you can heal, the sooner you can death that shit. And then there's layers to healing, right? So it's layers to this healing. It's not all just gonna happen overnight. It's not all just gonna happen in like one day and 1 second and right when you want to. Like, allow yourself the time to heal. Give yourself the time to heal. And know that if you're ending one relationship and you're not where you want to be energetically, you can't just rush into another relationship with anyone else. Just, it could be friendship wise, partner wise. You have to heal yourself and heal that energy within you, because it's obviously a reason why you attracted this energy. So you really need to learn the lesson. If you don't learn the lesson, you're literally going to continue to repeat the cycle, and that energy is going to be brought to you within another person. So you have to do the work. You got to go within. You have to heal yourself. You need to meditate. You need to take accountability for your actions. You need to own up to your actions. Stop playing the blame game. Like, are you afraid of the role that you also played in this part of your trauma? You have to take accountability. When you take accountability, you take your power back. You know what I'm saying? You can stop blaming the other person because you realize that you didn't have to accept it, but you did. So you gotta let that shit go. You gotta heal. You gotta clear it out. And then you can also take accountability by realizing that you jumped from one relationship to the other without completely healing. It's like, stop being afraid to be alone. Stop being afraid to be by yourself. You don't need damaging friends. You don't need a damaging relationship. You don't need a damaging job. You can find other means, right? You can find other things to fulfill you except for everything that's being negative. You need to take the time apart after you get through and over a traumatic situation to completely heal before you just move on to the next. Because you're just going to continue to be in that cycle. You're going to continue to attract that energy. We're not trying to attract those energies anymore. You got to completely heal. And stop accepting just anyone and everyone in your life. I know you have a big heart. I know you be wanting to heal and help, but not everyone has the same intentions as you. Not everyone is coming at it from the same angle as you. You have to make sure that these relationships that you're building with people is equally matched. That goes with knowing your worth again. Knowing that what you bring to the table, you're not going to accept anyone who brings anything less to the table. Anything that is not of equal value. A lot of people keep accepting these relationships knowing that they're not bringing you the value that you deserve. You know good and well that whatever they bring it to the table is not worth your energy. If it's not worth your energy, don't accept it. You don't have to. No one's forcing you. You know what I'm saying? No one's forcing you to accept this situation. No one's forcing you to accept this person. You gotta let it go. And then go heal to realize, why you attracted this person in the first place. Or how. You don't have to accept the fact that how everyone treats you is how sometimes people be like, okay, well, sometimes it's how others treat you could be a reflection of yourself. No, a lot of people could just be hurt. A lot of people could just be narcissists. A lot of people could be those energy vampires, those dark empaths, sucking up your energy. So you don't have to accept these people. If you know you're full of love and light and helpfulness and brightness and just full of life, you don't have to accept anything less than that. Know your worth. Know what you deserve. You deserve greatness. You deserve beauty. You deserve life. How can you be sitting here bringing life to someone else and they're not doing anything but pulling you down, anything but pulling on your energy? They're just doing a lot of holding you back, right? We don't need anyone in our lives who's going to hold us back. Like, we're trying to grow. We're trying to grow, do better, feel better, elevate. We got to continue to elevate. So yeah, stop accepting these vibrations that you know should not be in your life. And then one thing you could do to just like heal is you got to cut these people off. Cut them off, block them, remove them from all your social medias, because like having these people on like your social medias and whatever, you know, if you're like looking at who liked your post, if they're commenting on your post, they're still going to bring you back down to that vibration, because whenever you see this person, you're going to instantly think of the hurt that they brought you. So why are you still steady trying to hold on to these relationships that aren't serving you any, it has no purpose for you anymore? You know, like, okay, let's say it's boyfriend, girlfriend, you finally broke up with this person, ended the relationship, but you still are following each other on social media, knowing that every single time you see this person, they get you all caught up in your feelings. And now your day is ruined. What? You can't let people get to you like this. You know, you got to learn how to delete, block, remove, like, do whatever it takes. And then realize too that like just because you may have good intentions for this person, that person may not have good intentions for you. So you don't need them looking at your post trying to give you the evil eye, or secretly hating whenever they look at your post. You don't need that energy anywhere around you. You're like, social media is still like an extension of your energy, right? So you got to protect your energy at all costs. Protect your peace at all costs. Protect yourself. You're worthy, right? You're worthy of love. You're worthy of like a pure bliss. You're worthy of happiness. You don't deserve anything that's going to be pulling on your energy and bringing you down. You don't deserve anyone in your life who knows that they're lower than you, and instead of like, you know, coming into your life just, you know, trying to be like, okay, well, how can I learn this from this person? They're too busy hating, you know, instead of them just trying to be like, okay, well, you know, let me be a light in this person's life. They're trying to bring your light down, diminish your light. You don't need anyone in your life who does that. Like, you know, let's say you're full of love. You want to give love, you know, and then this other person is just full of hate. So they're like, you know, I'm going to try to suck her love from her and bring her energy down to where she can start to hate herself, like I hate myself, or, you know, anything like that. You don't need that. If someone doesn't see the value in them, then they're obviously not going to see the value in you. If someone doesn't respect themselves, they're obviously not going to respect you. So cut them off. Get rid of them. Block them. You don't need any of that. You don't need that energy. We're elevating, right? We're keeping our vibrations high. We're moving on up. So you don't need anything that's going to hold you back. And then another thing, yeah, your ancestors in the universe, your guides, they will hold you back from your blessings because you haven't learned your lesson. They will not bring to you certain things within your life that you've worked so hard for, because they know you still have people in your circle and in your energy field that will be like trying to fuck that shit up. Let's just put it that way, right? Whether they're energetically doing it, whether they're physically doing it, whether they're still around you. You know what I'm saying? You can't have these people in your life, especially if they're being a leech. Especially if they're just trying to ride your wave. Especially if the energy and the relationship isn't like a mutual benefit for both parties. If it's not a mutual relationship, they're being a leech. It's not a mutual benefit for them. For them it is, because they're just pulling away at your energy, pulling away at your light. But for you, it's not, because they're bringing you down. They're holding you back. They're taking you down. So these blessings won't come into your life until you get rid of these people. You ever notice that sometimes when you get rid of folks, how this good news comes in? all these good feelings, your good thoughts, your creativity might come back. You get to flowing, and you know what I'm saying? Life just seems a little bit smoother, easier. You get a little bit better control of your emotions. So yeah, block these people. Get rid of them. Change your number if you need. Literally do anything and everything to protect your peace. You can't let people continue to get to you. You're too high up. Your energy is too high. Your vibration is too high. So, with that being said, I hope everything I said could help. I hope it just, gives you like a different viewpoint about situations, about the situation that you may have been through or going through, or, just anything. My books are open, so you can book a reading with me. Also, what I've been realizing is that a lot of people want 101s from me. So I'm adding that to my website. I'm going to do like maybe a Zoom voice chat. So you can chat it up with me about just spirituality, spiritual advice. And these will still be intuitive downloads because I can still read your energy. Even if we're just talking, I don't need the cards to read your energy. So I'll be posting that soon. So yeah, go ahead and book with me, or you can book a consultation with me. That's going to be available soon. Until then, keep your vibration high. Keep your energy high. Keep that love in your heart. And until next time, I'll see you all later. Bye.